Joy Shri Kusum Haranath, Pagal Haranath Part 3, Letter 101, addressed to wife of Shri Rajanikanto Ganguly. Dearest to heart Didimani, I am beside myself with joy at the sight of your basket filled with many a fragrant flower. But the basket was not full, there was space for a few more flowers. There was no dearth of flowers in the garden, then why didn't you fill it up? It seems that since you had to adore the life like grandson, you could not get time to pick more flowers. However, Didi, I am content with only one. Though I am unfit to receive endearments from you all, yet the kind of attention I have got, I feel blessed and gratified. There is no limit to my good fortune. Comradeship of ours has been there life after life and would continue to remain so. A place, even heaven, if it is not adorned by such gems as you all are, I shun that as hell. With you all I enjoy all the comforts of heaven, even in hell. You all are the ornaments of this earth. I pray to Krishna, this world may be full of gems like you. In that case, all the gods of heaven would surely come down to earth and will get greater comfort than they get in heaven. Now that I have got you, hope has arisen that gradually I shall be able to become a premik, and in time might even attain that Rasaraj. None who is devoid of rasa can even attain that ace rasik Krishna. That is why Chandidas says to the washerwoman, Chandidas says, listen Rashabati, you are a well of that rasa. If a rasik cannot meet another rasik, twofold multiplies misery. So I say, Didimani, if anybody wants to attain Rasaraj Krishna, then he must himself be a rasik. However, one word here. It's very difficult to find a rasik unless one abjures self-interest totally. He cannot become a rasik. The number of rasiks is very meager, and that is why Chandidas, after great deliberation, remarked, Rasik, Rasik, all keep saying, but no one is that Rasik. After thought and counting, I see only a few in a crowd. Sakhi, whom shall I call a Rasik? One who can enrich rasa, mixing different spices, him alone I call Rasik, etc., etc. So I say, Didi, that by your grace, I might possibly someday be able to file a claim on that Krishna. Now I pray that may you all be always kind to me. May I never view you all with an evil eye and face your wrath. You can give or take away Krishna. So I say, if I get your grace, I would also be able to catch that uncatchable moon. I have no chance if you do not give. In the heart of Krishna Prem, you all are the shopkeepers. You buy and sell without charging. They alone get on whom you bestow mercy. Others, despite offering endless counts of gems, do not get even a fraction. You all are my refuge. You all are my support. You are my only companions and guides. Myself, I am blind. Do lead me by the hand. I register my prayer now itself. Do not delude me at the end. Being so close to Krishna, you too have become extremely clever. Hence I fear I might finally be entrapped by your cunning. Constantly getting misdirected, my head is reeling. Do not mislead anymore. Guide me to the direct path. This alone is my heart's desire and prayer. Who knows, I may or may not be able to mention this on the final day. That is why I have said it right now itself. Didi, if you desire him, then you must abandon selfishness. Try to learn to be full of joy and rasa. Even do not neglect to acquire cunning. Develop your emotions in secret. Savoring those privately, hide those immediately. Keeping those secret, you will soon get the coating of Krishna Kalankini paint. The beauty of Krishna Kalankini is so pleasing. If that catches the eye of everybody, they would just rob you without mercy. So I say, Didi, practice secrecy. Share your heart's feeling with only the person of your wavelength. Otherwise, keep them quite secret. If the rice cooking pot is covered with a lid, the rice cooks quicker. Similarly, Krishna Prem, when kept secret, matures quicker. So I say, Didi, if you wish to go south, stand facing east and mention west. Always keep your own counsel. Look, Didi, an ordinary example will make you understand that none but a Rasik can go to that realm. Of course, Rasik should be unselfish. Look, in this world, in the bridal chamber, only such persons are in demand. Exactly same is the situation there too. When it is the same from here as well as there, know then that's the well of rasa. So I say, Didi, if you want to enter that perpetual ras chamber, get ready. Forget self-control. Become simple in mind and heart. Contemplate that abode of perennial bliss constantly in a joyous state, and you will find your hopes fulfilled. Do remember us then and plead with him for us, so that the mercy of that Anandamay is bestowed. He will not turn down your pleading. How long can I talk my mind to myself? So I wish to stop here. If he grants an opportune day, I shall tell all. I shall display everything I have in my shop. At that time, finding inferior goods in my shop, do not despise. Rather be kind and buy one or two things. Convey my love to your sister-in-law and tell her that I am happier in finding her. Now I desire that both of you become one and get immersed in that Yugal form. Didimani, reading your request, I laughed all by myself. I should give mantra to you too. What do I know? I do not merit becoming the disciple of your disciple. You alone know your mantra. We are your playthings. The way you conduct, we play accordingly. You are like a sea in which we are mere pieces of driftwood. You carry us wherever you fancy and engage us as you please. You alone know your ways. One who wants to teach you how to play is surely deluded. Srimati Radha Thakurani was Krishna's teacher. None knows where you would finally reach. Do not run me around any longer. I would lose my breath. You want to enjoy the fun that way, so you are making me jump about. Please stop and let me rest a while. Convey my appropriate love to your sister-in-law. May Krishna firm up her mind. That's my prayer. May you too, like Lalita and Vishakha, remain constantly lost in Krishna Prem. But do remember, do not deprive us of the remnant after you have tasted that rasa. We shall be gratified for successive lives if we get that remnant pot. See, Didimani, that you don't delude us further. Do not be sorry for my mother for nothing. She has many more things to do. After completing those, she will go to Brindavan. Ask mother, who does Brindavan count on? Brindavan is where Brindavan Chandra is, and where that Vrindavan Chandra's bhaktas live, there He exists in person. So I say, ask mother not to lament. She should not repress her mental anguish and make us distressed. Vrindavan is there wherever mother is. She should not feel any stress on this account. After perusing your letter, your Didimuni of Shonamukhi has requested me to convey to you her heartfelt love. I executed her order. Faults and virtues you know, and knows your Didimuni. She alone knows about her own matters. I have learnt what she has taught me. I presented that before you. Forgive any faults, etc. Your Dada's salary has now become 300 rupees. Besides, there are expenses of the journey. Now it is snowing in Kashmir. How will your younger sister-in-law possibly come at this time? The roads will close in another 15-20 days. Let me know how your younger Dada's son keeps. Convey my love to your children and pranam to mother. Also my heartfelt affection to dear grandson. Your Dada of Hathras is constantly upset due to the fear of losing something. So I wrote to you that your Didi of Hathras is regularly creating problems with your Dada. A Narada like me would have come very handy at this juncture, but what can I do? Your sister is angry with me as well. But I am holding fast to her feet and with all my strength. I am not going to let go easily, nor am I going to fall. Both of us are watching the quarrel gleefully. It's a great fun. My heart yearns greatly. This exile is getting irksome. I wish I could see you all for once and keep taking his name along with you for the remaining days of my life. Didi, do not forget name. Take name always. There is no difference between name and Krishna. Yours, Haro. Jai Sri Kusumaranath.